Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudoni channel. I hope you're fine. We are fine. And today I decided, wait a minute. So my laptop was on. And today we are late. Yeah, because I thought, oh, the whole day was up and down with the family. And I know right now I'm not sleeping. The whole family, it's like the kids were in the car, they slept, and now it's just making noise. So we decided I and Finn are going to do a video. He was here and he started misbehaving. I told him, go, you will come when you stop misbehaving. So Finn will be coming. He said he want to make a video with me, and why not? What he want to say, I don't know, but we are fine. And today, you know what I thought? I thought it is the best or the good moment for me to tell you things that you should be doing. I know you are those people who are interested to come in Germany. They are busy preparing to come to do their German language. And what next? Some of the parents are asking me, Beth, what can my daughter do? Some children, some of your children are saying, I want to go and do a driving license. Other are saying I don't want to do a computer. I want so many things that you are asking your parents, and I don't know why you are behaving this, because some of things are that you want to do, they are not necessary. But I can tell you what things that you need right now while preparing to come for one. For those who, let me introduce a little bit about the programs that young people and people who are over 27 years old are coming here. One, we call it BFD, that is a volunteer service for over 27 years. And these people come and volunteer themselves in different departments. And what you don't know is that not everywhere the BFD are allowed to take people from outside. The companies here, not every company that is allowed, they have to have qualification for this. That means the government or the town that you are in can say, no, you as your company, you are not qualified to take people from outside or even from inside. I know of my place, we have the mother and the daughter, and the daughter is not qualified to take people. So we depend on the mother to take people, like the volunteers, and they give them to us. So it's like a joint, it's the same, but we as the daughter, we are not allowed to take these people. And that's how it works for FSJ. It's the same volunteering, just helping people to go get this, go help me this, of which I told you. It's not really, right now, it's not go get this, go and help me with this. They are helping you to learn the things very quickly, such that you will help us in more than one thing that we needed earlier. We need you more than we needed you earlier. So, and that is the point. And those people who are also preparing to come here and do nursing training, they have to. I just want to give a tip. What maybe if somebody else could have told me before I came in Germany, what I could have done first. Let me recognize you first, and we start from there. So, Karen, my dear, you are always there. Thank you for coming. Hi, Beth, tuned from Saudi. You're welcome, dear. Looking beautiful with natural hair and short. I'm telling you, I'm trying. I'm trying. Every day, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What I have to look away that this will be me. People are not agreeing that this is you, but it grows very quickly, so I can decide otherwise. How are you, Beth? Waiting on you. Yeah, Jessica, you're welcome. Luhonde. Hi, Beth. You know, here in Germany, most of the people, or everywhere, like in everywhere, we name ourselves with our surname. We use surname. Like me, Modoni. So most of the people call me Miss Modoni. So they don't use Beth. Beth, we use it other colleagues when we are other colleagues. But mostly, even in colleagues, you happen to hear most of the people are calling you Modoni as the surname. How are you, girl? I'm fine, Maureen. Dorcas, you're welcome. I was almost late. Nowhere. If you're late, you'll get the video there. So Beth looking good with the short hair. Oh, Ayada, thank you, my dear. Oleva, you're welcome, my dear. Hello, Beth Mudhoni. You're welcome, dear. So Dorcas, Beth, where did your hair go? Hey, it went with the barber. He was refusing to cut it, my dear. Beth, where did your hair go? I told you not to fear to be another person. If you fear to be another person, that's how you will fear to go another step in life. So you have to be, you see, like now, most of the people are watching me, and I'm Kiparagoto. I'm proud of going to another step, because we don't have to remain on the same spot. So Nima, hi Beth, good to see you. Good, thank you for. Yeah, my dear, I love you too, but I'm not always there, but I'm there. You know it. I'm there for you. Sasa, Pauline, you are welcome, dear. New looks. Yeah, we have to search for new looks. So those people who are doing the German language, if you want to ask any question, you are allowed to ask any question, and feel free to ask anything. Feel free to ask anything. I told you I'm open for anything, any question. No matter how you feel, I should not ask you. You should not. You should ask this question. So, what are the things that you people should be doing while preparing to come here in Germany? For any, let me use for any way you are coming here. As I came here, I realized I went to go and make my hair, and I went to an Afro shop. I was taken by the host family, so they helped me to go and search the Afro shop. They checked on internet, and when we went, I had a weave. Somebody told me back at home, you know, in Germany, it's very cold. You know what? The best thing is a weave. And by the way, that was my first and the last weave on my head. So I did a very nice weave, and as you can see my face, it's not, I really looked like an old woman. So when we went to this place, you know, weave, of course, you need somebody to remove you, to cut it. There were Zugus, the white people don't know it, but there are some who knows it, but they put in another way. They just like pin the hair. Those who do it, they pin the hair on the last or in the middle. So you can imagine to remove the weave everywhere, and the way they do it, like no one's business. And so I went to that mama of mine. I did a video in her shop, Afro shop. You can see it on my with my other videos. And she told us to remove the weave is 50 euro, to wash it 30 euro, and to blow dry it, I paid 250 euros. And you know what? I was AUPAIR. I was getting paid 260 euro. So you can imagine, I paid for the hair 250, and I usually get 260. And my host mother, no, my host father, they just kept quiet and paid it, because I removed it after 10 days. And you know what? It was summer. You know how my head was cooking. So you have to look which seasons you are coming as ladies. remove the weaves. You don't need them in summer. Leave them because it's extraordinarily hot. So when they paid for me the 250, the host father told me on the car, you know what, Beth? I rough the hair, but this one, we are going to cut it. 250 euro, that's what he told me. This one, we are going to cut it. And so I later came to know other Kenyan people or African people, and of course I could talk with them. I asked them, "How do you do?" And I got a lady whom I met in the train, and she told me, "I should make hair." So she was making my hair with at that time 20 euro, and I was happy not to be having the weave. So the first thing, as ladies, anybody look at the season that we have. Another thing is you have the language, you check the season. Women here, when you want to come, when you are sure you want to come in Germany, start doing a hairdressing course. There are those people who are asking me, what can I do? This is the best thing to do. Why? Because when you are on your part-time, you can make the hair. And you know, it's money. And the money that you're getting to make the hair, it's more than the money that you're going to work for somebody. So hairdressing, when you are here and you know how to make hair, I'm telling you, it's the best thing that you will. I don't know what I can tell you, but I know myself. I know, look at me. I have my daughter, I have me. So every month I knew we have 150 to spend for hair. So right now I paid this Paragoto for 15 euro. So I'm a little bit richer, yeah, but 150 you are using for the hair. Of course, I love to give those people who are doing it, but of course, I want to save the money. So it's a good way, and we love people who come. By the way, they come at your home, or you can go to their home. So, and as student, as young people who are doing the volunteer jobs, that's what you want. You want to top up your money. And this is the best idea. If you know you're good, you can do anything with hair. Just to, even to cut hair as a lady, not just to make them, to cut hair. You see, I showed you. I usually do it to my son. So I know I usually save 15 euro. So you're coming. So Finn is here. Finn is Kiparagoto, and you're making, and you're quiet. Say hello. Hello. Hello, guys. Subscribe to Mommy's channel. Oh, you cannot talk. Go. So you said you're making video. Please be quiet. Yeah, they're shown out. So you have had. Finn, you have to behave. They have seen. Look at what Finn have. Wow. Who did it? Mary. Mary. Did you say thank you? Thank you. Go and say thank you. So the next thing is to say thank you. You are welcome. In Germany, people must say thank you. You're welcome. This is like a song. Even when you ask the German people, what do people from outside know? It's to say thank you and bitte schön. Okay, you're quiet, chat. You sit and behave. So you sit. So as ladies, I have told you, you do the hair. Do the hair, my dear. Go. Now you're disturbing. Go, chatty. You're disturbing. So that is the second thing. Yeah. The second thing. Another thing. What about the driving license? Let me tell you, people. My sister did driving license back at home. She did this you call it international driving school. She did it before coming here. And you know what? She had to repeat from the route. Even she failed 2 times. I'm telling you, she failed 2 times. Not theory, but practical. So you can imagine how it's not about doing it back at home. You just refresh. There are other, I know of a girl who came, and at the first 6 months, you are allowed to do with to drive with somebody, like your husband or your near, or you are driving my car, I'm sitting with you. You are allowed to come and get to know the rules in Germany on how our roads are. But what they say, you have the 6 months to go and repeat. It's like repeat, but not so much, not like the way you could start from the route. But they want you to go to a driving school, start a little bit, go to some hours that they tell you to do. And so you're not, even if you have an international driving license, you have to repeat a little bit. And this girl I'm talking about, she went the 6 month, but she did not qualify to be to have the driving license. So they said she have to drive to go to school again. And my sister was telling me, Beth, you know what? I learned to drive in Kenya, but how I learned, it's just like you didn't do anything. So her advice is, don't do it at home, just come and do here. The next thing is computer. Computer, my dear, here is a grown country. That means everywhere you have to use these machines. Let me call the machines, because it's not only computer that you are using to dial or to perform a duty with it. There are other instruments that you will use to perform a duty. That means if you have computer, you are on the best side. You are just the place that you are needed, because if you can be able to operate a computer, you can be able to operate many things. Let me tell you my story. After Form 4, we went to a computer. They are called packages. We just did a little bit, and then we are given your email address and nothing more, nothing. And so at first, when I was schooling, it was a headache. When I was schooling, we could get a work from the teacher, and we could he could say we are doing it on PowerPoint. And so, my God, it was a headache for me. It was really a headache that I just know the computer packages, introduction, and that time we ran very quickly because we were to pay. And my mother could say, we don't have money. We wanted to have this certificate. So it was quick, and you're done. And so that's where I could feel like, where do I belong? Where do I come from? And I could see where I'm using like 3 hours to just keep like a tortoise. The kids here tell my son. My sister was telling me, oh, your son, I saw him, I teach him and only a little bit. And he's like, here, my daughter is like with 10 fingers. She's doing, so you can imagine how easy it is for them, or for those people who have done something like computer. So computer is the best thing to do. It doesn't matter which level. You can do it as you, when you say, think of what, even in most of the countries, you're using computer in many things. So go for this. That is the best. Hairdressing, computer, those are things that you can start doing while waiting for your FSJ or BFD. Let me go to your question and then we continue. Beth, is there any age limit for nursing at university? There is no age limit. Listen, people, I usually tell you every time, in Germany, there is no age limit, and there is no gender that you have to be a woman to do this, you have to be a man to do this. No, in Germany, even I told you I was going to school with 63. 63, you know how many years this person is remaining to go for passion. This pension, what do we call it? To go for to go and what leave? When we say, what do we call it? We call it Lente. I know those people who are here, they are learning German, so I can also use German to talk to you. So people here with 65, they go to Lente, they go for leave. They are old enough to say, now I have worked. Although some of them, they just continue. At the moment, most of the people, the old people, they are not leaving, because when they leave, I don't know what it will be, because we need these people. I am telling you, we have over 70, I think 71. She's just there to come and help me to help us make our breakfast or do simple duties. Why? Because we need people. We need people, but we need people who have the German language, who knows what they are doing. German people are not ready to take people who you just think, I'm going to Germany. The people are needed. They are not ready. They one day situation will force them. But right now, they are still on that. I am not ready to take anybody without Form 4, for example. Yeah. So that are the things that age limit, to go for it. Even I told you, age limit is only for AUPAIR. AUPAIR, they come here with until 27. The other thing is FSJ, FSJ, yeah, this volunteer. Those are the people that you can say that they will come here with an age limit to 27, because they are young people. They are coming to exchange culture and know what next. But the other people who are over 27 in Germany, they are, if you are over 27, you are not a kid. But under 27, they take you as a kid. As a kid, I mean, they are entitled as the government to help you know what you want to be in life. So you are still under the government, under your parents to support you, but you're still not grown up to say that we will leave you alone. So age limit and gender, it's out. So Beth, I have a question here from a teacher. It's good to study German language up to B1 and do the exam once or combined one certificate. Yes, Ayanda, you can do the job. Remember, you can go in a school to study the German language. At the end of the day, you will go to the German Institute, the Goethe Institute, they call themselves. Almost every country have Goethe Institute, where you can go and do the final exam. And they don't care. You want to do B1? Okay, no problem. I know of many people right now. I told you, there is no good teacher. The best teacher, the YouTube teachers that you are seeing on YouTube, they are the best teachers ever. So these teachers, they are the people that you know. I know there are people who are being taught by the teachers who have learned in Goethe Institute in your country. Check their pronunciation of words in German and what the YouTubers are doing. Because no one who is there as a YouTuber doing the German language, that he or she is not a teacher. This person is a Germanistic. He or she have done German as a language. The way like you can do English. They are not just there. They are people whom you can start from the beginning to the end. And you know there is section, there is levels. So you start B1, you start with A1, A2, B1, B2. So these teachers, they are teaching you step by step. And this arrangement No other good arrangement than this. Even I heard these people usually go online live. They usually also teach live, and they help you ask questions. And as I usually almost every video I usually post a teacher that I listen to this person and I see what she's doing. And the German, I wouldn't pay anything. I'm telling you, I would only go and pay for the exam, because at the end of the day you must go to do the final exam with the Goethe Institute. That is a government school for the German people in any country. So they are those people, they are German people there who are there to tell you what next. Or the government, German people are there. When they do this, they tell us this is the have done B1. It's good. They know we don't have any other questions. So Modoni, if I volunteer here in a hospital like Mama Lucy Hospital to help patient who can't walk, or the lame can't can't it be relevant enough to help me as an experience for exactly. This is the other thing that I wanted. Let me stop there. And that is the next thing that I wanted to advise you to do. So every time I'm telling you, please volunteer yourself. Not once, not twice. Volunteer yourself as much as possible. In return, get a certificate, because this certificate that you are getting, it's helping the employer here, those people who are giving you this chance to say, okay, this person have gone to people who cannot see, this person have gone to handicapped people who cannot walk or hear or anything. This person have volunteered to go and teaching. You people who have lived from 4, you can go and teach in school. This time, like there is after classes, there always be this time that it's preps times, time whereby the student learn for themselves. Volunteer yourself. Say you want to help the student with homework. So in this case, get the certificate at the end. That means you have a volunteer certificate saying you are a teacher, you are helping. Volunteer. You know what volunteer says? You did it willingly. Yeah, you did not get anything from these people. You just wanted, and they know, like I told you that here in Germany, children, they are very stubborn. They are very stubborn. If they are not disciplined, you will be mad of them. They are very hard. And when these people hear that you are working with children, they know, this person have geduld. Geduld is perseverance. This person is calm. This person can take the time for the other person. So these are the things that, or the places that you should be volunteering. Another thing is children's home. This children's home, you can cook with the children there. You can listen to what they went through, how they feel. And I know of somebody who have sent me a certificate from children's home. And the children's home, the boss wrote that this person was helping these people to cook, and he was helping them with the daily and the sorrow. It's like he had an ear for these people. He could help. He was like a big brother to these children. And so this is a good certificate that shows that you had a connection with these people who are in children's home. So at the end, get this certificate, and a nice certificate, like most of the certificates I'm getting. And please, if you see the certificate is not what you would like, tell that person, oh, please, could you write for me this and this? Even before writing, If you feel that these people, you can connect with them, just tell them, please write for me this and this. Help them to write your certificate. So volunteer jobs in the hospital, very good, very good, because you are also coming to the old homes. Old homes, it's like a hospital, because in old homes you come, these people, you help them. You see, they are other with wounds, they are other with, you have to give medicine, they are other, you have to measure blood pressure, they are other, you have, it's like in the hospital. So it is somewhere where you can say, okay, I worked in the hospital, I was doing this and this. I told you here, you are not allowed to do everything, but if I'm working with you and I see, oh, John is capable of doing this and this, so I will follow you for some time, and I will give you a paper saying that I have allowed you to do this. That means the other person who will come will check, okay, what can John do? And this person will say, okay, yeah, that's what the other person said. John can really do it. And this help you to gather in experience for the next level. And the next level, if you come as a volunteer, the next level is going for school. And I told you, it doesn't matter. Most of you people are asking me, should I go in the hospital? Should I work with old home or children? Or no. At volunteer time, I told you, don't care so much about what you're doing. You just want to come here and start afresh. I told you, in Germany, you are allowed to choose what you want. That means if you came a volunteer job in the hospital or in children's home, you can say, no, that is not what I want. You can say, you know what? Today I wake up and tomorrow I want to go and do volunteer job in the farms. So it's not a fixed place where you say that you should be a doctor, you should be a nurse. No, you can choose anything. You can go in the environment. You can do ITs. You can do anything of your choice. So nobody is choosing for you what to do. So that is a thing that you should know. Volunteer as much as possible. This is what you need. Okay? This is what you need anywhere, provided you get the certificate. So another question. So I will make the dreadlocks and be making them myself. Yeah, dreadlocks. People don't know how to do it. We did it at 2019. We came with my sister and we said, dreadlocks is the idea for us. You don't have to be making hair every time. And so we did them. And when we came here, after 2 months, 2019, I was like this. And then we had to, because nobody could make it, but I heard there is a guy, you can hear somebody who is making that. When you go, it was not so nice. So such things you can be doing them. So Olesa Guten Tag Toto. So it's not Guten Tag, it is Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Because Guten Tag is daytime, in the evening, Guten Abend. Okay? Hello, Beth. I request that I get that number of the German teacher that I start the training with the teacher. Please assist with this. So, could you write me an email so that I don't forget, please, at bethmodhoni31@yahoo.com. I will pin it at the end. So if you need a teacher, I know most of them, like now, they were fully booked. I was telling you, the teachers that we had, 3 teachers, but I had another one in Naivasha. I'm not quite sure if he's doing online, but maybe because he told me he's trying to manage this. and he is he's doing very well. He teach my cousin, so we can try this. We can try this if you can be. If you are in Naivasha, good, but if not, you can do online. So, Olefa, must someone have the computer packages certificate to prove he is an expert in using the? No, no, no. Even this one is not it's not a requirement. You don't have to have. I'm just giving you tips what you should be doing, you should be knowing. Because computer, I'm telling you, if you want to go ahead, like right now, it's Corona time. Hey, and in Germany, do you follow Germany? Right now, we are done. We are done. When we go to like today, let me tell you today, the whole family outside, we go to eat. What we do, we have to go with a what ID card, whereby everybody have a stamp that you have the vaccination. As the grown-ups, the grown-ups have the vaccination. You have to have the ID where it's stated you have that, and you also have to have your normal ID to show that you are that person, and the kids have to test. So it's so complicated, and the next requirement is to go and get vaccinated. If you know you're coming, they sometimes they do, for visitors, like visitors, they are allowing you to go for the test, and they say, okay, when it's 72 hours behind, you can come. But I think the best solution for you, for those people who want to come here with the programs, it will be hard for you. It will be hard because even as in our jobs, the government is thinking of forcing everybody who is working in this department to do it. And at our job, every morning, I'm telling you, before starting the job, you do test. You have to you test yourself every day. And at school, the student here every week 3 times. So it's only 2 days that they are not testing. So here we have to, in Germany, we in the what Christmas market, we couldn't go because the kids did not have this. You have this, and it is like everywhere is you're not allowed, and there is no otherwise. You have to vaccinate yourself. So that is the other thing that I would tell you. Just give it a priority of just getting vaccinated. So the other question, do you have short courses to do for them to get jobs, e.g. security jobs? Security jobs, my dear Jessica, you know what? Security jobs right now, they are jobs that people are getting easily. But when you're here, they are giving you a 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks course. 2 weeks course, and you get the security job. But you cannot come direct from home, from your home country, come here for security job. So that is another thing that I'll tell you. Just it's out. When you are here, the easiest job, it's paying good, and the best thing is that this job, it's like the medicine sector. You're not saying I'm somewhere seated and I don't have a job, because everywhere, you know what the security are doing. I told you here we have a tough security, so that means we have enough police, and you as a security, you're just coming to control, like I have the requirement needed in order to enter that shop. So that is the security. The security is not fighting. Security is just checking that we have we are keeping distance, and security is that you have everything that they need. So that's how the security is right now. And people are getting job. If you are in Germany and you know you can be a security man or woman, just go for the 2 weeks course. So beside the O level and B1 German language, is there any other requirement, and what expenses are involved in visa and proof of funds? Exactly. So let me go this question step by step. One, O level, you must have it. B1 certificate, in most of the companies, you have to have it. And I can tell you, or some of you can bear witness, that there are people who are coming here with A1. If you are lucky is that you will get the A2 a person or families. Mostly is with the families. But right now, they don't want. They just want, and the government is forcing the B1 certificate. That's why I'm telling you, and it is to your advantage. When you come here and you feel the volunteer job, it's not yours. After 6 months, you are allowed to change in another place. And the good news is you can come here after 6 months. You say, no, I don't want to be a volunteer. I want to do the nursing college. And then you can shift from volunteer job to the nursing training. And that's why I would encourage every one of you, go make sure when you come from your own country, you have B1. That is the only thing that I can tell you. Another thing is that expenses. When you are coming to Germany and you have the language, you have the O level, the next thing is, this is very important, translate all your documents in German. Did you hear? Everything that you have in German, translate it. Another thing is application letter, CV, everything that you want to say in German. There is people who are sending me translated of document application in German. But do you know what? Nobody, no company is expecting somebody who cannot speak the language. It's like now, right now, I expect you people that are watching me here are interested to come in German, and these people, when I say I want to speak in German, you can understand and hear me and do everything. That means the company is expecting that you are understanding them, and that your application should be in this language, because they want you with this language. So I hope you are getting me. That means the best thing is everything that you have in German. Everything that you have to translate it in German. You will come here, and when you are starting your German, your nursing training, they will ask you to give your, like some company will ask you your birth certificate. And you know, most of our birth certificates are in English. So they will tell you, you have to translate your birth certificate in English. So, and that's what you have to, because they will say, no, it's not our language. We want German. So that is the things that you should give priority, is translation of all document in German. Funds, money that you need, the money that you need. I told you, let me take an example, a person who is coming here as volunteer. And this, it's a good question that you asked. There is somebody who sent me an email that she was sent by a company or an agency. It's things that are lies. The person is saying, if you want to come here as AUPAIR, do you imagine AUPAIR? AUPAIR are people to come and exchange culture in our homes. That means this person will come, settle in my place, eat at my place, do everything in my place. That means this person don't need any money. I told you know how much I came with it from home. I don't know if you have had my video there where I came, whereby I came in Germany, and my items were heavy, and I had to pay more because I had my luggage was overweight. So they had to say, you know what, from Mudhoni, you have to pay a little bit money in order to let you go with the whole items. Otherwise, you will leave some things here. And so I said, oh, I don't have. And if I have, I had 40 euros. 40 euros is like 5,000 Kenyan money. I was given by my parents as pocket money. And the person, he was a young man, and he asked me, from Modoni, what do you want? Back in my country at the airport, they asked me, what do you want to buy, or what was the intention of the money? I told them the intention was of this money was to buy a card in order to put in my small Nokia and call my host family if I don't get them in the airport. So, and they asked me, if you want, I told them I want to pay for the things. I want to carry everything, because let me write this before I forget, because when I go there, I don't have money, and I was told everything is expensive. So he told me, you know me what, Miss Modani, you just go, because when I'll take the whole money. So they just allowed me to go with my 40 euro, and that is all that I had in my pocket. And so what you need as au pair, I came here, I found my host family waiting in the airport. That means I didn't buy anything. My 40 euros, I stayed with them, I think until the years. I can remember I kept it somewhere, but it was there, still there. So as au pair, you can also come without a penny, because if you don't need something to drink on the way, I remember I bought milk on the way, and the milk was thrown away in the airport. The milk was thrown away. They said we don't allow animal products. So I could have walked in the air, the airplane. You have everything that you need. So you don't need any money. Another thing, take a person who is coming as volunteer here. As a volunteer, that's where I would advise you to have a small pocket money. Why? Because the company is paying you at the end of the year. The end of the month. That means you need a little money to sustain you until the end of the month. Now what they do, they are not stupid. They know you're coming to volunteer in my company. You are coming to my place. So most of the companies, they have a place for you to settle. Every day you eat at this place. They give you breakfast and lunch. For example, if you have morning shift, if you have evening shift, they give you food for the evening and what you will drink. That means the only time that you are at home, that's when you are eating. And so they make sure, even they can give you a little bit money, pocket money. They will ask you, they will give you a little bit pocket money, and they will say, okay, you know what we will do next month? We will cut a little bit. Next month, a little bit, until you can pay the whole, like we gave you 200 euros. And most of them, they usually make sure that the way they have planned, it's something that can make you live, stay, that you don't have any problem. So money is not a priority. That you have money, unless you're paying for an agent, and the agent have to get 500 euros before you get in. So that's the only thing that I can tell you. You need money. But come to this person, the person who is coming here as a nurse, as a nursing training to school. This person need, of course, 850 euros, from 700 euros to 850. Why? You know, you're coming here. I told you, as a nursing training person, you are getting paid. It's like you're getting paid. You come and get almost 1,300 euros or to 1,400 euros. That means you're coming to work. You have a place that you can say, I'm getting my salary. And these people are different from volunteers. Volunteers, the person who is, the company who is giving you the job, he or she is checking like everything. Even he or she, you can, when you are getting your interviews, these are the questions to ask. Am I getting, should I come with money? What do you need from me? What am I needed? They will tell you. But mostly, this is a question that I will answer early next year, whereby my first volunteers, the FSJ, they are coming. So that time I will tell you clearly what they are needed. But if they did not tell this person, I don't think that they will tell this person to have pocket money in their pocket. No, they have already done it. So as you, the person who is coming here to train as a nurse, you need like 700 to 850 euros. Why? You're coming to work. You're getting over 1,200 or above. So that means the company is not ready to be giving to just give you money. And not everybody. Maybe it could be there people who are ready, but in most of the case, no. And this 850, it will help you pay for your rent, eat until you get your first month salary. After you get the first month salary, now you have money. So the only pocket money that you need here is 850 euros in your pocket when coming. So Beth, what is a social year? Social year is a volunteer program that young people come in Germany. They share, I see what you do in Kenya or in your country that you are in. And I, in Germany, I see, you see what we do here. So it is a kind of culture exchange, and it's a kind of, you come to volunteer yourself. You are offering yourself to help people because they are in need of you. And when in return, what they give you is the experience. And maybe the same company will tell you, you know what, we like you and we would like you to study. Do you like what we do? Then you can go to school, study, and do we get employed in our company. And this is not a must. When you finish your school and say, oh, I want to move to another company, you are allowed. You have the choice to go or stay. So that is a volunteer job where you just volunteer yourself to help people in whichever sector you decide. Most of the volunteer go in the hospital, in old homes, in children's home, in hard-capped home, such things. So can someone combine A2 and B1? Yes, A2 and B1 are combined, should be combined. If your teacher is telling you to go and do first A2 exam, this person don't know what she or he is doing, because you can combine A2. I think I'm quite sure that the German teachers know this, and they know that instead of doing the A2 exam, they combine it and you do at the end. The first thing you do A1. A1 is a must, you do the exam. A2, B1, they combine it. Then comes B2. then comes C1, and that's how it go. But you can combine A1 and B2, B1. So another question, may I run from YouTube myself and go to pass final exam? Yeah, this is done by a person who have passed, not a story. Somebody who have done it and passed. Ask me. I did my B2 certificate at home. At that time, I gave birth to my baby boy, and I decided, what should I be doing? So I was learning with the internet, learning with TV, and I went to my B2 exams. But right now, it's not allowed. When you are in Germany, you cannot run at home and say, I go for exam. They say you have to attend the classes or this hours. So it's normal. It's what I was lucky, let me say so. Or those people who are with me, we were lucky at that time. So another question, looking good, dear. Hey, those three. Thank you, dear. Can somebody volunteer in environment programs like cleaning the market for the, yeah, you know what? The market are here, my dear. The markets here, you are entitled to clean the market. The market here is not that, the market that we know in our home. The market that we have, it's just small people putting, like me, I come, I want to sell my clothes. I have a certain centimeter or meter, 2x2, and I put my items there and I pay for that. Even we don't have a market like, it's just a small market. I go in my videos, I have put a video of a small market in German, open market in German. So it's a small place. That means when you use the market, you clean the place you are in. And this is not really a company, because I told you while starting this life that volunteer job, they are not given to any company. The government have to prove that this company is capable of taking you people. Take an example, you are coming from all the way where you are, come in Germany, this person should know what he or she is doing with you. The company is watching, the government is watching this person. Like the same, like AUPAIR. AUPAIR, there is rules for AUPAIR. Not that you come in my home as AUPAIR, even I'm not allowed to take an AUPAIR. There is things that they follow. Maybe I'm allowed, but they follow. Why are you taking? Is this making sense? Do you really need AUPAIR? Because there are people who need just to sit and I want somebody to be there. And they just say, is this person in need of AUPAIR? They usually check. So such things is what they also check in the company. So not anybody like the market people can take a volunteer, no. But environment people, like in farms, like in some, like in, there are places where they plant trees, flowers, like such small companies. They are allowed, some of them, they are allowed to take you as volunteer. And you're coming to learn how they do it. You're coming to learn something. You're not just you cannot come to as volunteer in order to volunteer to clean the market. No, the government have set aside, everybody in Germany, we pay every month a small money. That means I know my dirt will be cleaned. I have already paid for it, and nobody asked me to pay for this. I am forced by the government to be paying this money. So it's not that I say, my waste, I will be putting it my own. No, we are forced. You have to do this, or there is no alternative. There is no alternative. So jobs as cleaning, it's not, I have never had it. So managing and opening drainages. Yeah, this is kind of, now you are talking, Olefa, you are talking now. There are people specific who come and clean the drainages, and this is a company that comes and do this, and that's why we remove this money to come, so that they come and do this job. And these people, some, not all, they are allowed to take people to come. Even I told you, you can apply for practicals to come. If you know you are in this sector traveling and people who deal with such things, you can just check where you are, which people are this, and you can do practical. Come and see how they do it, how they manage it. So, hi Beth, can I talk to you in private? Why not? We have email, you know that? Jason. We have email. You can always write me an email or write me anything that in the private comment section. You can write something there. I need the one in Naivasha, Beth. Yeah, I added you. You can. I'll give you. Remember, I'm going home 15th December. You see, I should be in class very seriously studying. Yeah, but Ayada, I tell you, you are doing very well. The way I have heard you, I can just tell you, do it where you're doing, because you're doing it very good. Yeah. And let you go and get coached before going for exam. Do you know what I mean? You just learn on internet, don't waste money, and later just get the teacher to coach you for exam. And even here, these people, they are coaching, the YouTube people, they are coaching you, or they are telling you what you will get from your exam. So I don't know why you will waste this money. And Ayada, as I had you for the first time, just quite some weeks, and you could talk. I told you, you be giving yourself time, be doing something 2 times, repeat it. First one not perfect, second one not perfect, third one you always be perfect. I know you know this, so just go ahead with this spirit. I wouldn't pay, I would go for exam. Some people like you, I would encourage. I know you are capable of this. So in Germany, it's on another level due to cold weather. This means the way to go there is herd immunity through vaccination. Yeah, vaccine. Yeah, vaccine. It's not only for the COVID. We also do the vaccine for immunity, or due to like something like cold. Most of the people right now, they have vaccinated themselves. Every time we change weather, every time we change the weather, right now it was for vaccination for the cold. When we are coming to summer, they will start with vaccination for pollen is allergy for trees and dirty, just like you are here, but in the real sense, you are just not, you have other worries, you don't have worries of money, of where to sleep, where to eat, but you have other worries. So I heard that in January we shall be with you in class. Yeah, try to run together. Try to run together. But if you feel you need to be in the class, why not? Judy, hi dear. I'm fine, thank you, my dear. Habibi, Beth, I am here at this time of time. Happy to be here. Yeah, you are welcome, dear. Hello, everyone. Jennifer, you are welcome. By the way, if you are a YouTuber, you know I'm the lazy person to subscribe, to go to people. Just give me a sign that you are there and I will subscribe you, because I know everybody have a message to somebody. You may not have my message, but I will help you give the message to the person who needs this message. So if you are there, you are the person that you Beth do something, we have to help each other. So I remember your personal story, even your journey, and you occupied a long seat. Exactly. Oh my God. Hey, hey, hey. This, some things you have to pass through them. Yeah. You come to a place, you think you have seen everything in the world, and when you reach somewhere, it's like east or west, or should I go? Should I go back? You don't know. There are things like, I usually say I'm a proud Kinangop girl, a girl who, you're taken from Kinangop, those people who somewhere where there is nothing is going on. Yeah, it's just waking up, go to milk, go to in the garden, and nothing else. And here you are, you're given opportunity, and you're told, choose to be the person you want to be. And that's why I usually tell you, move, go where you are going. Don't care where. It doesn't matter where. Go there. There are some points that we sit and think, now I have done this and this and that. What next? The next step is that you have thought, maybe I could have done this. I don't think twice. I just go. I go bright. And I usually tell you, every time I walk, I have to move there or move out of there being a winner, because I don't believe that I can fail in something. I believe that you dream to be the person you want to be, and that's what you will be. And if it's not the case, you will come and say, oh, I tried, it didn't work, or I was dreaming a dream, maybe that couldn't be mine. I have to dream again. So you get another step. Okay, it's not this way, then I try another way. Now you are not there thinking of, I better could have done this. You already did it, and yeah, I have to do this or not. So, Olefa, are you sure? I thought you already started. Okay, there is somebody who is cheating here. Olefa, are you cheating here that you went to school? Now Ayada caught you, or yeah. So don't cheat here that you have to speak German here. I remember your person. Okay. So, Beth, does it mean if I have no money, I should volunteer as a nurse? What are the providers? I didn't get you. So, Beth, does it mean if I have no money, I should volunteer as a nurse? You cannot volunteer as a nurse. If you are already a nurse, you can volunteer as a nurse. But if you're not a nurse, you can just volunteer as a volunteer. As a volunteer who can get any job, if I'm getting you well. But if I'm sure of what you mean, if you're coming here not as a volunteer, as a student, as somebody who want to go to school to study nursing training, you need 700 to 850 euros in order to pay your first month, the rent, the food that you need. And if your company does not offer a train ticket, you can be able to buy with it. But if at all you're coming here as a volunteer anywhere, a volunteer, you're giving yourself, and what they give you back, or they give back to you, is to give you food, pay your ticket. By the way, they usually buy the whole year ticket. You will be picking it from your pocket. So it's already bought for the whole year, but every month you have to remove one ticket for the whole month. So it's already there. Food is already there. The time you are at job, say in the morning, you have breakfast, you have lunch. So such things. That's why I'm telling you, you don't need, as a volunteer and as a AUPAIR, you don't need any money. or anybody who is like telling me that this person was telling me that the embassy want to see that this person have put some money in her account, in their account, in this company's account, in order to go on with the process. And what they are doing, they wrote a small sweet message there. Mrs. Somebody have told us to consider your application and give you priority. That's why we are telling you to put some amount of this money in this account in order and give us our passport copy, a copy of passport, in order to go on with the process when you have paid the money. But like, serious? How old? I told you not to pay any money. Even me, I don't ask anybody money. Even I told you, even you can come and give money here. I don't have to ask you. You know, now I have helped you here in Germany or in most of European countries, the grown-up countries, like the places that we are, we have a way of solving such issues of money. I can tell you, you know what? I will charge you 200 euros. And these 200 euros, I want you to be paying me every month 50 euro. That is 4 months. I give you a contract or an agreement between me and you that you will sign, that you will be giving me every month 50 euro. At the end, I tell you, I don't want you. Every month I be keeping asking you, put my money. Let us go to the bank. You sign, I sign, that the bank should be giving me 50 euro for 4 months, and we are done. So we have done it in a quite paperwork, and it's over. And that's how most of the countries here are. That's how we work. That's my idea. My idea is that I don't want to ask you, where is my money, like the way we do, or we said this and you did not do. I don't have that energy to keep on asking this person, you have my 30 euro, the other you have my 20. It's not worthy. It's good to appreciate what somebody is doing and get a smooth way to deal with this. So such things, I won't go for them. So Ayada, I have not yet started. I am still using Agile. Anya, yeah, learn with Anya. Those people who are learning the German language, Anya is a good teacher. I'm telling you, Anya or teacher Benjamin. Benjamin is also a good teacher. The way they teach the pronunciation of their words in German, very nice for people who want to learn. For us who are outside, it's worthy. So doing the online MOOC of A1 exam and practicing pronunciation, hiyo 35k ya Gwethe is, yeah, Gwethe they charge a lot of money, but they also learn, they learn it. I can't tell you, it's not like other teachers. I'm telling you the truth. The moment we went to do exam in Gwethe Institute, we came from Naivasha. Our teacher was Teacher Janet, and she's quite a good teacher, a teacher who have come here in Germany quite some time, even when I'm still here, to do some practice in the German language. And the people in Gwethe, those who are listening to the teacher, they could speak any word. You know, when you go for exam, you don't choose. There is a conversation that you do between two people, and you cannot choose the person that you want to be with. Maybe you can get a person from Nairobi or from somewhere else, and I mean from Gwethe Institute, and you from the place that you come. You will hear, this person is challenging me. So it's not easy. It's not that easy. it's good. They can teach a good German language, so it's not just paying. So J, hi Beth, hi dear. So Waithera, hi Beth, I am doing German A1 in Weather Institute, but I divided into two. Today was my last day to A1.1. Whoa, for what? I left when it was A1. It was A1. Now I'm waiting for A1. Hey, did you do exam or how does it work? I don't know this. My cousin did A1 and there was no A1 point something. So, and A1.2, and our teacher told us not a must, we do A1 exam. Okay, that's the case with the person who was asking me if is it a must they do A2 exam or they can do B1. This is the same case. So you should not have to do exam for every level. You can just do the B1 or the A1 exam, but A1 is a must. A1 is a must that you do the exam. This is the introduction part. After the introduction part, you go into detail, making a sentence, understanding the person, reading a letter, reading a book and understanding, listening in a conversation and getting to know what they want to say and what you are needed to do. So that's how it works. So, hi Nashim. Okay. That is a person you know. I'm sorry for misspelling your name, dear Define. Okay, can we communicate? You can communicate, people. I don't know what you're saying, but it's good to communicate here. We are there to communicate, to get into. You don't know where we meet. In this world, we meet in different ways, and this is one way of meeting each other. Hi Beth, I have been following you from the US. Although I don't know, I do not intend to go to German. I want to ask you privately. Jay, can you write me an email, Beth Mudhoni, that one at yahoo.com? So I might not answer today. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I really not go to email so much, but the email for the 3 days or from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Monday, they are always done. And then the other days, I usually do it like daily. So not no matter what comes or whatever, we will make it. Yeah, dear, that is the word. That is the thing I want to hear. So Beth, once I have the document ready, will you assist me step by step? I told you it's not a process. You have the German language and don't worry other things. That is because without the German language, you are not starting any process. Yeah, step by step. I told you, don't worry. Just worry, how will I get this thing, this certificate? The next things, even though for those people we have gone far with them, step by step, without worry, and I have time for you. So it's not something that I'm telling you, go and do it or go and get somebody. When we need somebody, I'm searching for somebody and I'm telling you, this is the person we are going to use. We ask, and I know we are coming. We cannot, let me say, you are going where you want without any stress, I'm telling you, without stress. That once I have. To join us in studying German. People, join yourself together, study German together. What is the best time to come to Germany and study? What are you asking? The best time is when you have your application taken and they say, you know what, you can come and study. You can study anytime. Yeah, that is not a question. You can come anytime. Which anytime you can say the weather, the time you can come here. Let me tell you, We even us, that we are here, we have never become used of the weather. It's a weather that you may like, hate, or everything. Like me from Kenagop, it's cold. But it's, for me, it's like I see winter and I feel like I don't know when it's daytime. I hate it. I hate it until May. So when you see I'm bored because of the weather, and I hate it, and it knows that I hate it. So there is no best time when you know that you're coming to do something. Let me say, if you're coming here as a tourist, that's when I will tell you, if you don't like cold weather, it's half, you can enjoy it. You can enjoy the snow. We usually follow the snow, go where the snow is, because we don't live in the mountains. So we follow the snow in the mountains. It is also a nice weather. But in summer, if you are coming as a tourist, you have other aims, use the summertime is the best. That's where you will see many people, you will get connected to many people. So that's how my advice. But if you have a specific thing, like come volunteer, come study, anytime, provided you got your what you want, you just pick your things and go. Don't wait for that season that you want. Then is your contract. Maybe they won't need you anymore. Please, I want to. That's up for the host, Fred. Yeah, just give me a that's up. I'll be happy. Beth, I love your new look. Catalina, you people, I hope you're not enjoying me with my new look, my new kiparagoto. Imagine my son going to my son, he was making hair early, because we have two girls, from my sister and my daughter. And so they were every time they had to go ask their fathers, I need money for saloon, and he was the person who could not ask money for the saloon. So my baby boy decided to make the hair. So Finn was making hair. He could go and make the hair, and so that he looked like the other. And one day, you know what he did? He went in the bedroom. He took his scissors and just cut his hair. And I told God, thank you, God, because this was a stress. And this boy knew what to do. He could not let me make most of the time his hair. He could want to go to the salon. I want to go to the auntie to make the hair. And he could, oh my God, sometimes I could fear and wonder, oh my God, what is wrong? But today we went with him in the salon, and our hair, we left the hair there. So it's interesting. So please, your email, yes, DM my email, you're going to get it in the comment section. I am using my mobile phone, and I don't like to touch it because it take me somewhere I don't want to go. So if I'm using my computer, last time I saw my life, it was a mess. Everything, that the internet was going off, and it was kind of even scaring. It's not nice. And nobody said something. So I went talking, but it was something that one cannot like. Even I don't know how you watched this. I'm sorry for this, but I thank you for watching it. How can I come to Germany? Do you want to ask such a question? Right now we are talking about the ways that you can use to come in Germany as volunteers. In Germany, most of the people comes here as volunteer. This is the most known way to come in Germany easily. And that's what don't require so much German. Even earlier, at those times, German language was not, you could come. Do you imagine we came with A1 here? They could not check. But right now, if you hear somebody saying, A2, I wish he or she had B1. No, no, no. I have to think. And that person, you are not hearing him again because they know that they don't have the stress that is in the companies, don't allow them to come and teach you German language. It's not like earlier. Earlier they could, like I remember when I was doing my volunteer job or my volunteer in German, they were telling me like they could put words on the wall, the machines, how they are called. They could do it for me. But right now, hey, ask me. I'm wondering, should I be, how should I finish? What should I have? I not, what? Was muss ich noch machen? Was muss ich noch machen? What do I have to do? So you are thinking, okay, I have to teach this person something. When? And that's why I love it when I hear somebody can speak English, because I know I can use the first 3 days. We can use English. I tell you, you know what, we do this and this and this. And then because I know you're not stupid, I use English because I know our people are not stupid. And our people, most of the people who comes from outside, who come to Europe, they are very smart in knowing things. They are very smart in learning things, and they are very hardworking. So I make sure the first 3 days I give my back everything I just set aside, and I teach you what you should know. And then after those 3 days, you won't hear me speaking you English. I'll be using German because I don't want to. You after end of 6 months, you cannot speak German. We will use. I know I cannot speak the best German, but I'll try to help you have the, because it's only the courage. Have the courage to speak German. You already know what to do. I know this person. This person will already come to me and ask me, Beth, here, should I do this? Should I go there? Or I have done this, and it make fun for this person. It also helped me to help this person. When we are done, we are done and we have some time, I can tell this person, you know what? We have 30 minutes, this 30 minutes. Tell me what I can teach you. And that's why it is important for you, for everybody. If you're coming in German, learn the language such that when you come here, if you need somebody's help, you will have that courage to say, kannst du bitte mir mit etwas helfen? You can say, can you help me with something? And you have that courage to say, I need your help. But when you don't have any language, this person don't have time for you, and this person have no time. You know, there is this time you have to listen to somebody. You don't have that time to listen to somebody, and this makes the other person feel like you don't have the time for this person, and this person feel, I won't ask something, my day will be off and I go. So I hope that everybody is understanding. It's not that we are forcing you. It's the truth. It's the situation. It's the situation that let us help you to know really what is needed, not to come here and you wonder, okay, they said this or I thought this, but it's not the case. So we are making it simple for you. So Hussein, if you are, just go to our videos, because we cannot be repeating. When we repeat the whole time, it won't make sense for those people who are here to ask questions. So you go and get to know how people are, or which ways people are using to come in German. Especially, I told you the best thing, or the thing that you should keep in your mind, there is no age limit. There is age limit for FSJ, social workers, and for the AUPAIRs. But the BFD, we don't have that. This is also, it's like a social work, but for people who are older than 27. I will join you to that German language. You people join. I usually tell you, the way you can learn is just to communicate with each other, not communicating in writing, speaking. You just speak anything. You gain courage to go and study in your exams. So, hi Beth, I'm in Germany. I have A1 and I want to combine A2 and B1. Could you please suggest me the best way to do this? A2 and B1, it should be combined. It should be combined because it's like wasting money to go and do the exam for A2. You don't need A2, you need B1. So you can, immediately you finish the A2, go ahead with B1. And after B1, go for exam. That's how they combine it. Even most of the teachers who are there, like my teachers whom I have given you, that is what they are doing. And that's how we usually do it here too. So vaccination all the time, hey, huko wanafanya kazi poa sana. Yeah, they by the way, you know, like here, it gets to be easy because the insurance, like everybody have insurance, and the insurance makes sure that what I want, I can get it because I usually pay every month. And this is mostly if you are not working. Let me say, if you're not working, the government take over and pay your health insurance. That means like everybody have an insurance here. And this insurance means that, I think I should do a video on this, means that every year I can go once to the women doctor, I can go once to the dentist, I can go once to be checked the ears, to be checked the eyes, to be checked the teeth. Every time I can go for the cancer control, for breast, and I can go for every doctor that you know. Every doctor, we have one time in a year to go and get checked for free. The insurance pay, as it's free for us as people who are paying the insurance, but the insurance pay it for us. So the doctor will get paid, but we have every time. You can go and get this normal control every year, anywhere. Every doctor that you know, they are there for us. So you know, you can get to know why we feel that we are comfortable, not that the life is comfortable here, but we feel they have checked for the things that are important for us. Okay, Beth, nimeelewa sasa. Hii AUPAIR ni app ama ni link from a Google search. And AUPAIR, by the way, you can, most of the AUPAIRs, you can do it online. I will put like the 4 links or 3 links that I know definitely these links are links that most of the people use, and they are links that are, I think these are links that are over 10 years there that really work good to help you get the family. And I will link them, everything I will link in my comment section and in under my content. So, hi Beth, how are you? I'm 54 there. I'm pathway to come to Germany. You know what, people? This one I'm not speaking it loud, but I heard there is something we call Signora. Signora is people who are over 50, old people coming for volunteer. And I saw this with Calitas. They call themselves Calitas, but I tried to check more on other companies that are taking people who are old. Let me say grandmothers. For I know this in Austria. There is such chances, or maybe America, where a grandmother come in a family and help them. But in Germany, I saw with a company that is calling itself Caritas having this possibility to work with older people than 50. And this one, I'm going to check. Really, I want a good information that I can tell you, go ahead, do this. There is this pathway, and let me say, it is something that I cannot say I'm sure of. Thank you so much, Beth. You answered my question. I'm going to learn the language. Go and learn the language. So, Beth, can we study German as a group online? Please help. I do study it, but yeah, group, like right now, people, those people who want to learn online, we have these German groups. And I really have, in the last time, in December, we are coming to December, and that's where people, we have many plans, and so Beth is not having much time to control the groups, not only one, but even the other groups. Every group, there are some that I'm going there because they force me to go there. They are very hardworking. They are always there. And there are others who have slept, but they work between them. And a good way is to search a group of yourself, combine. If you're doing the German language, you can do it only with groups because of the word speaking, learning to open your mouth. I usually tell you that you don't understand how I feel when speaking English. I feel like the whole tongue is in my mouth. I feel like the pronunciation, I know I don't pronounce good, and I use some words in German, and those people who are learning German, they usually recognize when I have used a German word. But the only thing to do, when I started my videos, the first video, go on in my first videos, the English that I was speaking it's I can't tell you. This one is a better the English. Go and hear my videos. So we learn to just learn to use the language. Yeah, that is the same way. I didn't. There were people who would tell me, "Go away, you cannot speak." But I said, "I'm remaining here," and my people, those who are not, who want to understand me, they will understand. Those who don't want, they will never understand me. So I'll keep going. I don't care, because I know there are people who take time to understand me. And that's what I will tell you. Do the German language and don't care what will happen. Speak with the mirror. I also spoke with the mirror. So you can speak with the mirror if you don't have a partner. So Beth, can we study German as a group? That one we let. If I want to, we want to go to sleep. If I want to come as a volunteer in September, November 2022, how early should I start applying with you? If you know the first thing, if you have the German language, the second thing is to apply. It doesn't matter when. I told you in the last or where did I don't, there was something I was telling. I have many people who have their volunteer job in September, not in November, but September, most of them, and May, they have already their contract. But they did it in August, in October. That's when we applied for this. But they didn't get the way you want it to go quickly. They got the contract in September. They have already, and I told you in my last life, the last life was to tell you, if you have got a company, you have to sign with them a contract. So sign a contract, keep it in your pocket, and then wait for that time that they want to get you. Don't sit and say, "Oh, they say they will take me." An email does not say that you will come, but a contract signed by you and them, they know it. When you tell them, just sign for me a contract and I'll be now comfortable and say I'm waiting for this time, they will do it with you, but not sit there and say they said they will take. You don't know. Maybe that person you were with her, she will go and the company don't know you, but through a contract it's there and the person who will come will have to take over. So thank you, Beth. Can my boy of secondary, I told you secondary school is the people that I want. I think most of the Form 4 leavers, they are people that I want to have so much because the opportunity is high for these people. And the second thing, the German government wants their product. So they are taking young people who don't have experience and they are teaching them what they want. It's like a baby. You get let me take like something when you want to adopt. You adopt a baby who knows nothing, or you adopt a boy who is 5 years. Of course, the 5 year you have more work for this person. The first thing, the person knows you are not the parents. And the second thing, the person knows where he or she come from. But this baby don't know where who you are, why he's there, and he just know you and nothing. And that's how Germany want. Germany want to get young people, especially who don't have experience, but volunteer. That's why I'm telling you to volunteer. And they are taking you and molding you to what they want. And of course, this one you have a choice. Of course, when you say I'm staying in this department, they mold you into what they want. So that's why I'm encouraging young people to not to volunteer, to study till B1. And even though you use a volunteer way, because it's also the easiest way, you are here in the right place. Because after the volunteer or after 6 months, you can change to what you want to study. So it's something that you should not think twice. So thanks. Beth, help us get friends in Germany. We will learn fast. Exactly. When, my dear? I want you to get friends in German, but to speak with you German, it's like to teach you what I'm telling you to use the YouTube. Yeah. And friends in Germany, there is Facebook. You can use also Facebook. You want to learn German? You don't want anything else. Just search people from Facebook from German. If I hope I get what you want to tell me. Hello, Beth. Helene. Do we say that? Isonga. We read this in Helene Isonga in German. So Dorcas, hi Atiena Dorcas. Hi Beth, nikitaka mtoto wangu aje asome huko, anaweza kuja vipi? How old is this person? You know, like if I know from my country, if you come from Nairobi, there is a German school where you start learning German, or your children start going to the German school. They are very expensive, but they run in German schools until class 8. When they want to go to secondary school, they can shift into, they can move to German and come and learn here. But of course, this is money, and it's not small money, let me tell you, but it is possible. So it depends with which age and what the person want to do. So hi Beth, I don't have a Form 4 cert. Yeah, that is the big problem that we have with the German immigration, that the German people don't want people who are not having O-level. They must, even us for AUPAIR that time, 2009, we needed, nobody came without this. Nobody came without this Form 4 certificate. I can remember once there was a girl who wanted who had started, and at the end she didn't manage. They said without, in the embassy, they said without the Form 4 certificate, you cannot come. So that one is tricky, but I'm telling people, you can see how or which chances you have when you have something. You are still young. Even though you are still young or old, this is something that you can still do. It's only not a matter of going to German. It's also a matter of your future. Maybe you lack other chances because you don't have such a small thing that you can get maybe in 2 years. And time goes quickly. So I can encourage you to to go back to school. Why not? Ako 21, but nauliza nikitaka arudie hii school huko. Yeah, I told you when the person have to start the nursing college, the person have to be having a B2 certificate. Or this person is 21 to 27, you can use volunteer. After a volunteer or after 6 months, this person can change the certificate, the study, the volunteer job into a working a student visa, that this person can say, okay, I want now to study, of which it is allowed. After 6 months, the company can say you can go, or you can say, I don't want to be here. But you don't want to be there because you have searched for another company, and this company you have signed with them. That means when you go to the German embassy, they will tell you, okay, you don't have this company again. What do you want to do? And you will tell them, here I have a contract with another company and I would like to go. So they will communicate with them and they will see, okay, why not? As long as you're not illegal here, as long as there is somebody who is responsible of you, the company, why not? People, let me go to sleep. I'm feeling like I am done. I am done. Let us meet tomorrow. Why not? We can also meet tomorrow and try to answer some of questions that you might be having. If I've not answered your question, just leave it in my comment. I'll answer it. I will answer it, and I will put my email address so that you can contact me. So a good night. Let me say a good night, and tomorrow I will answer the other question. So, and if I have ignored you, nobody ignores the other. But that's what you usually say. I asked you, but you're not answering. I will answer. I will check my comment and I will answer you. So I have not ignored you, and I love you so much, and have a good night.